Alright, so I got the day off work today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get these fuel rails off, and then I'm going to unbolt the motor mounts and get that plate on there and see how far I can lift this thing up. I may have to unbolt the trans from the cross member and lift it up as well to get the oil pan gasket. I don't know yet. I'm hoping not, but it's a possibility. So yeah, let's get started here. So what you'll see me doing here is I'm removing the bolts that hold the fuel rail on, and then you'll see me go outside. I had to dump the excess fuel out of it, and then I was able to get that engine lift plate on the manifold, and I ran into some issues setting up the hoist, so you'll see me struggle with that. That's why I decided to time-lapse this whole thing, because it turned into way longer than it had to be. I just could not get the pins to line up in the legs of that engine lift, and I did end up having to unbolt the trans from the cross member and put a block of wood on my floor jack and jack it up as I jacked the engine up, because it just wanted to lift the front of the engine since the trans was still bolted up. So yeah, just enjoy the music, and here's the time-lapse of all that. So this is where I removed the harmonic balancer. I was messing around with a balancer puller that I borrowed from my dad, and it doesn't really have all the right pieces with it, so I decided to just open up the one that I had that was brand new, and I was messing around with that, and I got the balancer off, and that's where I called it quits for the day.